Absolute Wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hey everybody, this is John Carter with Absolute Wealth, and let's take a look at the markets. Today, stocks, downward pressure most of today. Started from the opening bell, a little bit of a kickback rally in the afternoon, but it sold off in the close. Really looking at getting prepared for Jackson Hole on Friday and whatever comes out of there. Right now, this is looking like an intermediate term high, meaning that I would expect that to hold for the next 2 months. Tomorrow's reaction will really tell us if that's the case. If we get a weekly close below 1390 tomorrow, then the stock market is essentially toast for the near term. Okay. Now the question then is, what is Bernanke? Is he going to come out and everybody's expecting he's going to come out and say, oh, quantitative easing, et cetera, et cetera. And if that's the case, gold would go very much higher. But I'd be shocked if he came out and did that before an election. I mean, we're 2 months away almost from the presidential election, and is he going to be able to do something like that right before the election? And probably not. So then the question is if gold is sitting here and there's no QE3, what happens to gold? Well, gold will probably get trounced. Okay. And from there, just taking a look at a couple of beloved stocks. Apple, after that big Samsung news, since then has been under pressure. We've got a, let's see, high-low close at 663.22. So we did fill that gap. What was the low here? Yeah, so we did fill this gap. And stocks like to do that. So the gap is literally when it opens up and it leaves this gap here. It did come down and fill that gap. Once it cleans that up, it's kind of free to move on if it can go higher from here. But obviously, it's going to depend on the stock market and how that stock market is shaping up. All right. So the other thing that we'll be watching for tomorrow is bonds. If there is QE3, we'll see bonds take off. And then, of course, the euro as well. If there's QE3, the euro should take off. And if not, then the reverse is going to happen. So tomorrow's a big day. Could be a non-event, but I'm actually anticipating there's going to be a lot of action, and the weekly charts will tell the story for the next several weeks. Okay? You guys have a great night, and we'll see you at the next update.